Zendaya Parrish.
And my name is Gabriel Nelson. Together, we are hosting the CVU Show.
In today's show, we will have an interview with Peter Langella about the demonstration of support being held at Heinsberg, as well as a senior survey from Brendan Murdoch.
Luke will give us a CVU sports report, and our weatherman Tucker will give us next week's forecast. But first, here's a brief look at what is going on in Heinsberg.
Yesterday, we interviewed Peter Langella about this morning's demonstration of support at Heinsberg Community School.
My name is Peter Langella. I'm one of the CVU librarians.
And why are you painting posters today?
We're painting posters all about pride because Heinsberg has been struggling with some anti-LGBTQ incidents lately. There was the Heinsberg fire chief posting a homophobic meme on Facebook, and there was a lot of backlash in the town with the apology and people focusing much more on the intent versus the impact and the harm done to the LGBTQ plus community. And then just last Friday and over the weekend, there were two instances of pride flags and other gender and sexuality affirming pictures and murals being defaced at the Heinsberg Community School, the elementary school just down the road. And so a bunch of people here at CVU are going to get together tomorrow morning, get all our pride gear on, hold flags and signs, and we're going to take a bus over to Heinsberg Community School, stand in solidarity with that community, showing that hate has no place in our school district. And then we're going to march back through town all the way here to CVU, and then do another display here at CVU before the school day starts on Friday morning.
All right. And so can you just tell me why this is such an important issue for people today?
Yeah, I think it's such an important issue because everyone has the right to feel safe being exactly who they are, regardless of any identity markers, including things like gender and sexuality. And we need to show that there are much more people in this community that want to create that safe, welcoming, affirming space. And we need to denounce the hate, shower everyone with love, and make sure that we're working toward building the community that we want to live in.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Wow, thank you, Peter. And now, here is Luke with sports.
The boys lacrosse team defeated Middlebury and Rutland this past week and moves to 8-0 on the season. The girls lacrosse team lost against South Burlington. In CVU baseball news, the baseball team came back from 7 down against Burlington to win 14-12, and now are looking forward to the rematch with South Burlington on May 15th. Finally, the boys' ultimate lost this week against Burlington, which ended their undefeated season. This Saturday, you can look forward to the boys and girls varsity tennis games, both against Colchester. Also, the boys' JV and varsity baseball games against South Burlington. There are also boys' JV and varsity games at CVU against Mount Mansfield, and a varsity softball game against South Burlington, also at CVU. On Monday, the week starts off with more JV and varsity lacrosse home games against Burlington. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Luke. In other news,
CVU journalist Sawyer Thorpe reports that the CDC director, Rochelle P. Walensky, released a statement Thursday evening that abolished mask restrictions for adults who have received both doses of the COVID-19 vaccine. Today, Governor Phil Scott released a statement saying, "The fact is, if you're fully vaccinated, the health experts at the CDC have determined there is very little risk. It's time to reward all the hard work you've done over the past 14 months to make Vermont's pandemic response the best in the country."
additionally, Governor Scott announced that people arriving from out of state no longer need to be tested for COVID-19, skipping 2 weeks forward in the restart plan. Not only do travelers from out of state no longer need to get tested, they also no longer need to quarantine for 2 weeks before beginning their adventures. As of this press release, nothing has yet come from the CVU administration about how these developments will impact our community. Now, let's pass it over to Tucker with the weather.
Hey, it's Tucker here, back with a quick weather forecast for next week. Next week's weather is looking like an absolute beauty. Starting the week off on Monday and Tuesday, both days are supposed to reach up to a high of 76. Going into Wednesday, the high is supposed to reach 82 degrees. After Wednesday, it cools down a little bit, coming back down to 76 degrees. On Friday and Saturday, it cools down even more with an average temperature of 68 degrees. And we end the week off with some rain showers during Sunday afternoon. This was Weatherman Tucker, and I hope you have a great week of weather.
Thanks, Tucker. Now we have the results of a senior survey taken by Brendan Murdoch.
Hello, my name is Brendan Murdoch. CVU seniors have certainly had a strange school year, and for some, post-high school plans may be changing due to the pandemic. I sent out a survey to hopefully shed some light on how this pandemic has affected the future plans of our seniors. With 75 responses logged, these were the results. 80% said that they were still attending college, with just over 12% taking a gap year, and so on. Interestingly, 81% of students said that their plans would not have been different without the pandemic. Lastly, 48% of students felt that CVU had properly prepared them for their future plans, while 30% were unsure. 21% said that they did not feel prepared. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Brendan, and thank you for watching the CVU Show. I'm Nevaeh.
And I'm Gabe.
And I'm Weatherman Tucker.
We look forward to seeing you again.